YouTube channel. As usual, I go by the name Presider. Yeah, so welcome to the Presiders app. As usual, you know how we do one for here. If you are new to this channel, just subscribe, click on the bell, like this video. First things first, like this video, share, pass a comment. You understand me? Yes, the weekend is here. The weekend there, like Ngolo Kante Kanye, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. Yes, it's I mean, actually, games were all. Yes, yeah, we'll get to watch our favorite teams do, their things. And then Chelsea. I mean, like there was a very good game from Chelsea, and I really enjoyed it because, that disappointment of last weekend, higher power because we both against Crystal Palace. At least we need either half my and investors, and just BB, but Chelsea. Yawa, to be a winning game and papa. But today it was a very good game. From the onset, I mean, I almost said 8. Just for me, they considered too early, but it was a good response for them to come back the way they did. To win that game 5-1, and at one point, man of the match, called Estevao, but I see a lot of comments. People are saying he didn't deserve it, but sometimes. This is why I want football to be looked at, beyond the numbers. The guy was really incredible. Like Charlie, he really balled out. Like Charlie, he was really attacking. He was very direct, and I really enjoyed the game. So Enzo Fernandez still doing his thing. Chelsea fans there this time, there Charlie, they were the I get. But Paris Saint-Germain with Charlie, come here, because I always invest. But Paris Saint-Germain to win now, it was a very small odds, but over 2.5. It was about 1.2, 1.3 odds, and I didn't take it because I was like, no, it's not worth it. And they ended playing 1-0. It was crazy. Bayern started the season well. I mean, first game of the season, Luis Diaz got a goal. Olise, like I said last season, he was the best player for me, and he's going to be the best player. 2 goals, and then Harry Kane also got 3 goals. So Charlie, so far I don't think Leipzig. I mean. They're about to lose Xavi Simons and all these guys. They've already lost Sesko, but it's going to be a tough season for them next season. But I mean, let's see what they can do. The China games were on. Yes, China first game. Let me do the real quick analysis of the game. Then just call it a day, because what Kaya last week say I think Chelsea game. They say I gave 2 predictions: either corners or the win either half. And I said Chelsea was still going to lose. They didn't lose. They played the corners, but they win either half. They didn't win either half. So yes, it was a big problem. Oh god. Whew. That's just by the way. So yeah. So Man City will be playing the first game. Early kickoff. They are boys not be not sure. That's we do what we gotta do. City, Tottenham, very tough game, but. Anytime City ball field, I mean, there's hopes they'll meet me Tottenham, but away in a hard game. So this game, as usual, I'll go City winning half. I'll expect City. Also, I'll spend a lot of corners in this game. Yeah, like normally share on more corners, so we should expect that. Then Bundesliga returns. The Bundesliga, like I said, I don't really like to go so hard on make tough analysis on game week 1 because anything can happen. But Frankfurt, the floors video Ikitike. But the good thing is they were able to buy Jonathan Beckert, who had a very good season at Mainz last season. And at least they have a very good striker. And then they were able to buy Ritsu Doan also from Freiburg. And I mean, I expect them to have this game in the bag. At least they win either half or they score a goal. So it's something I don't expect them to lose this game playing at home. With the squad they have now. So you should expect that. Then also. Stuttgart will be playing. Stuttgart versus Union Berlin. Stuttgart, I expect them to get a goal or them to even win either half. Union Berlin is one side, so we should be very careful. But at least I don't expect Stuttgart to lose this game. So yeah, Stuttgart will definitely win either half. Oh god, why am I sneezing like that? That's crazy. And then Leverkusen will be playing Bayern. Hoffenheim. So yeah, you should expect Leverkusen to win either half. Hoffenheim, yeah, one side. So that's just by the way. I actually almost stopped my analysis because I've been sneezing too much, Charlie. it was too much for me. I stopped, but then I had to like continue. Took a while, but I do this thing. Yeah. So Leverkusen, they play Hoffenheim. So Leverkusen, decent on and off preseason, but first game of the season, let's see. Hoffenheim they are killing. So Charlie, sometimes they surprise you. Sometimes they are donkeys. So but this game, I expect a lot of goals. Obviously, I mean 2.5 or 1.5. I expect a lot of goals. So something that we should look out for. But I don't expect Leverkusen to lose this game. And then Wolfsburg were playing away from home against Heidenheim. Heidenheim managed to avoid relegation last season. They were very very impressive. Not am I very desperate, but I expect Wolfsburg to get a goal playing away from home. Then Freiburg playing at home. Freiburg, they've lost some key players, but no, that's the thing. They still have decent players, in their roster. It's so surprising. Like Daniel Kovic, this guy has been injured for years, like a year. Like I don't understand him. Like bro, what brand since 2023? A day. 2023. The guy had since 2023. Playboy against 2025. Like your bought corner, you never win enough for the chi. Actually, why? World Cup. After the World Cup, this guy in career just cast like that. It is so weird. I'm just wishing him, the best. Actually, it'd be very sad. Honestly, it'd be very sad because we all had hopes for him, to see what he could do for us, for himself and in Ghana, But just I don't know. Maybe I'll do a follow up on what's going on with him. But it's very, very, very sad. But Freiburg playing at home. I don't expect them to lose this game. Freiburg, Osberg is stubborn, but they've lost some key players. So Freiburg, we need a half or at least win or draw. Oh yeah, this is something you should look at. Then Celtic playing at home. I expect Celtic to at least get 2 goals in this game. So we should expect that. Then Premier League, Premier League, whew, the best league in the world. So Bournemouth versus Wolves. Bournemouth and the Wolves, normally we have for know the clear winner. Actually, at 1-7, first game, 2 goals, assist. So 2 goals, brace. But like I said, anything can happen. But I don't expect Bournemouth to lose this game playing at home. So at least Bournemouth win or draw in this game, or at least corners. I expect at least 9 corners in that game. But Bournemouth definitely might get a goal. But I don't expect them to lose this game. So should look out for that. Then Aston Villa will play Brentford. Aston Villa disappointing, home game. But I mean, I was not expecting them to beat Newcastle regardless. But I mean, they got a draw despite being down by a man. But Brentford, they struggled in their first game, with losing their key players and all that. But next game, we might see something different. But I expect Aston Villa to get at least the win. So at least we need a half of them, or they getting the goal is something I expect. Also, it's a game that I expect corners, so we should look out for that. At least 9 corners max. You should get that easily. We should get that easily. Then Burnley versus Sunderland. For me, this game and last week. So that Sunderland and West Ham game, a lot of people were called. I thought people were expecting West Ham to win that game. People were Charlie West Ham go win now. Charlie, I think my prediction was 2 goals, but West Ham they're donkeys, like they can't disappoint you, and it actually did happen. Sunderland managed to get the 2 goals. I mean, Walker's team, they have a good team at Burnley, but anything can happen. But it is also a game. I don't expect a lot of goals in this game. I don't expect a lot of goals, so maybe under 4, under 3, something that maybe we should look out for. Yeah, I think that is my own prediction for this game, because this is a very difficult game to analyze, because Charlie, it can go sideways, make my ball straight draw. Now I feel I quite easy, but yeah, let's try and avoid that game. And then Victoria from Portugal, Victoria playing away from home. Last week, I come on my match because we need our first half. Board draw second half. I'm sharing for that. Share. Boy, happy share, but they managed to get the win for us. But this time playing away from home against Moreirense. Moreirense is so stubborn. We're winning the last 2 games. So Santa Clara, you guys remember. That game, I think I can see a serious victory because the Santa Clara game, second half over 0.5, but we all know what happened. So this is a game that it will be very difficult to like anything can happen. So at least Anders maybe four under four should be something that maybe would be bit reasonable, and then it will not, MLC can cast this because Maria is like stubborn side playing at home, so they've not lost so far this season. So let's look at that. The Majorca will be playing Celta Vigo. Majorca there, stubborn side, especially Zomugo Ofia, stubborn side, but at least their striker got a red card against Barcelona as a. So this game, I don't expect them to beat Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo, despite the shocking defeat against Getafe, they're still a decent side. They played well, but they just didn't get the win. But I don't think they will lose against Majorca, regardless. So at least, also it's not a game that I expect a lot of goals, maybe under three or under four. So look at that, but I don't expect Celta to lose the game. Then Marseille will be playing against Paris FC. Welcome. They are their first game. Back. Their second game back. After they lost their first game. Against Angers, but Marseille disappointed first game. The fact that they lost that game despite being a man up. But I expect them to rectify that and win this game comfortably. So I think that's the only thing I can say about this game. Sorry if I'm not really enthusiastic because I don't feel better. My head. I do just like cold one catch me small. The weather no good and stuff. Belgium circle Bruges so the ball 4-15. So I'm not saying one decent side. Yeah, that I think I expect at least two goals in that game, but I won't share that one goals. At least we might see a draw in this game, but at least home team, our favorite home team, with much a home team in 2 goals. I don't expect them to lose this game, or at least by a big margin. Then Dortmund sends Pauli. Dortmund. Every season, our boy is complaining. Dortmund, Dortmund. Today I know we go. The season they can't start again, plus Dortmund. So Charlie, let's be very careful with Dortmund. Pre-season, I'm dangerous. So very very careful. Decent squad, but Charlie, anything if happens, so safer side. What they could win either half or ball away, I'm dangerous. But killers are there. Some juicy or more sleeping, straight to me. But Castilla, remember catch or timeline, so I ain't tell. Go listen. Arsenal versus Leeds, straight up. I expect Arsenal to win this game easy. Charlie Joker might get his first goal today, so I think if I will go for anytime goal scorer, this is the game I will look at. The opponents, the fact that they're playing at home, the home fans. Even if there's a penalty, he's gonna take it. So this is a game that if there's any time goal scorer, I'll tip Jokeris to get his first goal today in this game at Arsenal win straight up. Might see a lot of corners as well. Then Genoa, Lecce, they to their back. Anything, new transfers, players leaving, players back. Nikolai Stanchu from way Saudi were back. Valentine Cabore. I don't even know why Inter keeps, they keep letting this boy go. Like very decent boy. I don't know why they don't want to develop him. I am a tear cry, I'm more FIFA Club World Cup say. I mean, he scored the winning goal for them. A very very crucial game. I don't know why they keep letting him go, but at least he gets to have a lot of playing time. We're about Argentina, and let's see. I expect Genoa not to lose this game, so Genoa at least win like not lose, so win or draw for them. Then Sassuolo, they are back. Sassuolo, you're from an enemy of progress. Like bro, I'm gonna find who you are. They will score you. You slack and they will score you. We're already Domenico Baradi's started renewing contract till 2029. That guy will die for that club. Ahmad Lorient, like this guy, decent squad. It was such a shame they got relegated last season. A shame, last 2 seasons. It was so sad, but I love the fact that they are back. They have a decent squad, and the fact that they didn't lose majority of their key players. They are back. Napoli, Kevin De Bruyne and all these guys. One thing about Sassuolo, they know they care who you are, So this game I expect at least more goals, 2 or more. Maybe Napoli will win either half. But the fact someone ball away from home name a problem because Sassuolo both, quite a dangerous team. So at least I'll go. I think the goals is safer because we might see goals. So yeah, I think goals will be safer. Then PSV play at home. I expect them to win this game against Groningen. And then Sporting away from home. Good game. Last game, the way they destroyed all the opponents. And Luis Suarez, he's someone I've really admired. Back in La Liga, I'm not surprised he's scoring. He's scoring the way he did in the last game. But I expect him to also score today. I expect Sporting to win this game. And then OJC Nice versus Auxerre. Auxerre last season, I am Mama Kakra, but new season, new style, anything can happen. This game I don't expect OJC Nice to lose playing at home. So I expect them to not lose this game. So it's also something you should look out for. Then maybe 2 or more goals. So at least them to get a goal played at home. Atletico Madrid after the last game, this is a straight up win for them. Played at home. I'm sorry, Elche go feel am Mankasa. They really go feel am. So yeah, I expect Atletico Madrid to get this win easy for for their fans and the disappointment of last week. Then Fenerbahce, Mourinho on the squad, the El Mohanajo last game you boy almost shell last minute penalty now. Taleska was saying and after the boys a little small timeline so but playing at home this time there, I expect them to get the win. So we should expect that. Then Roma versus Bologna. Games we see are dangerous. So Bologna on a dangerous side, they play good football. But this Roma side is a different side. They now have Gian Piero Gasperini. That man is no different mentality of Roma players. Atalanta, we all saw his works at Atalanta, let's see Bologna, they're no lose against Roma for the last 5 games. But Gasperini, no a mafia, like Italian mafia, dangerous man. Charlie, this is what I do at these games like this. I won't wait first game week and see how them all go play. Then I will start to make my analysis because Charlie, we should not Roma watching a shell of postal. We should not about draw. But Roma playing at home, I don't expect them to lose this game. No way. Gasperini is quite there. They're not going to lose now. So at least we should expect Roma not to lose this game. Bologna will defending very good defensive squad, side. But at least 2 or more goals. We should expect it. And then Milan versus AC Milan there. Chief Donkeys. But preseason one we say Charlie, Akwawi or Yebibi, Maximiliano Allegri, but Rafael Leao we press here, so I don't know, Leao is gonna carry team, but Pulisic, at least AC Milan win it out for win this game playing at home. We should expect that. Then Leon, I'm more upset because I don't come back me, like Leon share lanes, destroy, but playing at home this time was now lose, but I expect them to get this win playing at home. They still have a decent squad. Malik Fofana will want them. I don't think he will be going to Bayern soon because looking at the way Bayern are after Nicolas Jackson and all that, then Georges Mikidachi. If anyone will score a goal, it is that guy, Georges Mikidachi. We're just wishing and it's normal, quick recovery. Umbra number 1 team and all that. Charlie. The World Cup next year. Number 1 Ghana. So yeah, Leon I expect them to win this game. Then Benfica playing at home. Benfica, but it was scary the way the game ended 1-0 and they suffered, but at least they managed to get the win. I expect them to get a win today as well. Then FC Barcelona Levante. I don't come out my hand. We win this game easy, easy. We there Casabebre. Lamin be near mano. Lamin assist and they conk. Lamin assist near conk. Lewandowski still now I'm saying he won't start but Ferran be starting, but Rashford now I don't know say remember last time I'm boy in Bobby now in Bay Nyama, but Barca be winning game easy cry. I mean Qatar be break cry. I don't go waste my time. So yeah, that be unless we person more America for the but imagine Bomo and yeah analysis was our league, we call 2 goals on my question 1-0. 1-0 because the ya cry they say game rest at no match goal no. I'm paying park. This is we should not give an end 1-0. So yeah, that is just that I have to end this thing real quick because I need to sleep and I have work tomorrow. So as usual, my name is Presida. Like this video, like comment, say something, share subscribe, turn on the bell so that you don't miss out on anything. So I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. All the best and then we will come back again. So, yeah.